Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and more. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. We have a couple of hot topics that I wanted to cover for you, and they include Bill Cosby and Britney Spears. I know they don't go together, but they are breaking news. Britney Spears' father is also speaking out in regards to his alleged mistreatment of the pop star. But before we get into that, let's talk about this Bill Cosby story. A new report is coming out that Bill Cosby and the conviction have been overturned by the highest court in Philadelphia. We're turning to the Post in regards to this story, and as always, you'll be citing our sources in the description of this video. And this is what they're saying. Bill Cosby is set to be released from prison after the Pennsylvania highest court overturned his conviction today. So Cosby, as you know, 83 years old, has served more than 2 years of a 3 to 10 year sentence at a state prison near Philadelphia. The state Supreme Court on Wednesday found that an agreement with a previous prosecutor prevented him from being charged for allegedly, we're not going to go through what the cases are, but these allegations were against the victim, Andrea Constant. The ruling bars any retrial in the case. And you may recall that the charges that were filed against Cosby in late 2015 were just days before the 12-year statute of limitations expired. He was convicted in 2018 at his second trial after a first trial ended in a hung jury. Cosby also refused to offer any remorse over the encounter with the Temple University employee, vowing instead to serve all 10 years of the sentence. I know there have already been mixed reactions to this overturning of his conviction. A lot of people are saying, told you so. But this overturn does not mean Bill Cosby is innocent. What they're saying is that he could not be charged because of this agreement with the prosecutors. But of course, people are speaking out, including Bill Cosby's co-star, Phylicia Rashad. Oh, Lord. So, of course, former Cosby Show star Phylicia Rashad on Wednesday praised Bill Cosby's conviction being overturned, allowing him to walk free from his 3 to 10 year prison sentence. This is what she tweeted. Finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected. But you may recall, Phylicia, she has never wavered from her support of Bill. And she said that she's available for whatever he might need, whenever he might need it. And this is according to a source close to Phylicia Rashad. And this was back in 2017. But of course, you guys have been tweeting in response to her tweet. And this is what you guys have been saying. It turns out the only thing more cringe than watching a woman defend her R-word husband is watching a woman defend her R-word fictional husband. Imagine a R-word apologist, but turning off your replies because you just effed up. This is what someone else added. I'm sure Phylicia Rashad, being the new dean of Howard University's College of Fine Arts, will have absolutely no bearing whatsoever on how the program handles student claims of harassment and, look, there's certain words we can't say on here, and I apologize, y'all. But people are not happy with Phylicia Rashad's response to Bill Cosby's conviction being overturned. Let me say this, and I said it earlier in this video. Because it's being overturned, it's a technicality. It's a technicality. This court is saying, based on the agreement that the prosecutors had, he could not be retried for this. That's how he's getting off. It does not mean that he didn't do it. And don't forget, this is just one instance. This is one allegation. There were 50 to 60, over 60 women that had allegations against Bill Cosby. But don't forget, he also served over 2 years in prison for this already. Is that his karma? I don't know. You let me know. Let's move on. Britney Spears, as you know, we've been following this story, made her own testimony in court last week about the injustices she has been enduring while being under this 13 years of conservatorship. Yesterday, we saw a report on TMZ that the legal team of Britney Spears had filed official paperwork to have her end the conservatorship. However, that story has been taken down. Not sure exactly what happened there. I've been hearing rumors that they're going to be filing those paperwork soon. Either way, I remember Emily D. Baker talking about that. That's not going to be an easy task, especially if she's not willing to go under a mental evaluation. That's going to have to happen. We shall see how that will play out. Either way, free Britney all day. Well, people are speaking out, including Britney Spears' ex-husband is speaking out, or ex-husbands, I should say, are speaking out. Jamie Lynn Spears spoke out in the attacks of people saying that she hasn't spoken out in defense of her sister. People have said that, Britney's ex said that Jamie Lynn Spears hasn't spoken to her sister in over a year. This situation's getting messy. Jamie Spears, Britney Spears' father and conservator over her finances, used to be the conservator over her person that has to do with her medical health and things like that, is speaking out officially in court. And this is what he is saying in regards to the conservatorship and Britney Spears' alleged mistreatment. He says that Jodie Montgomery has been fully in charge of Britney Spears' day-to-day personal care and medical treatment. And Miss Montgomery has made all decisions related to those matters. Jamie Spears argued in the new legal docs that he has not tried to interfere in Britney's marital plans, pointing out that he gave his blessing to his daughter's engagement to Jason Tradwick in 2011. You may remember him. He was an agent. He was also Britney's agent while she was still under the conservatorship. They split in 2013. He also adds, though, that even though he's still the conservator of the estate alongside Bessemer Trust, went on to claim that he has been, quote, been cut off from communicating with Britney for nearly 2 years. However, according to Jamie's own attorney, Vivian Lee Thoreen, told Good Morning America earlier this year that Jamie and Britney have had many conversations throughout 2020. So who's lying? So, and this is a quote. In fact, early on in the COVID-19 pandemic, they spent 2 weeks with other family members hunkered down in Louisiana. This is what Thoreen, Jamie Spears' attorney, said in February. Britney and Jamie went on long drives together. They played and worked in the family garden. And every night, Jamie cooked Southern comfort food that they ate and the family enjoyed together. So this is what Jamie Spears further said in these legal documents that he filed. Mr. Spears believes it's important for the integrity of the conservatorship proceedings and in the best interest of Britney Spears for the court to order an investigation into the issues and claims raised by Britney at the June 23rd, 2021 status hearing. They added, either the allegations will be shown to be true, in which case corrective action must be taken, or they will be shown to be false, in which the case conservatorship can continue its course. It is not acceptable for conservators or the court to do nothing in response to Ms. Spears' testimony. And according to these court documents, they're saying that Jamie Spears has no interest in resuming his duty as conservator of the person ever again. But it doesn't say that he is not interested in being the conservator over her finances. Jamie Spears' team also alleged that Britney's attorney, Sam Ingham, acted against his client's wishes in requesting to make Montgomery Britney's permanent conservator of the person back in March. And this is a quote. Again, based on her own recent statements to the court, it's unclear whether Ms. Spears is even aware of and agrees with statements in the petition to appoint Jodie Montgomery, including specifically that she lacks capacity to give informed consent of her own medical treatment. This is something that also should be further investigated by the court. This Britney Spears conservatorship is not going to be an easy one. And as always, I'll be linking my girl, Emily D. Baker, my Taurus sister, in the description of this video because she does a really great job. And look, I pretend to be a lawyer here on YouTube, but I am not a lawyer. And I love her perspective because she breaks things down in layman's terms. This Britney Spears conservatorship, what we see right now, is not going to be an easy thing for her to get out of. And medical evaluation probably will be necessary for her to get out of this conservatorship and for it to officially end. Not sure what the future of Jamie Spears being a conservator over her finances and her estate will be, but we got to do something, y'all. Based on what Britney has been saying for herself, it's very troubling. It's very troubling. And some of her fans and her fellow pop stars have been speaking out, including Justin Timberlake and most recently Christina Aguilera. We will be following this story, and I want to know your thoughts in the comment section on the Bill Cosby story, Phylicia Rashad coming to his defense, and I want to know your thoughts on Jamie Spears and what he's saying in court legal documents about his involvement in the conservatorship and Britney Spears allegations. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news like this one when we go live or when we upload.